Today's episode, we're going to talk about what's winning the Olympia, upcoming pro qualifiers and pro shows, and coaching perspectives for prep. So I'm not sure what live on B Shape It. I'll just switch to my page. We finally got enough followers. Thank you guys for following. I don't know what happened.
I was like, was it me? I thought I pushed a button or something.
I don't know. It just said it ended. So if it crashes again, I'm gonna go on B Shape It. But we finally got enough followers. Thank you everyone to actually run lives off this page. So
Yeah, thanks. We met the minimum, right? There's a minimum
yeah,
follower
you
count.
put 1,000 and we're at 1,119. I'm looking at the page right now.
Hell
So
yeah.
yeah. So hopefully gets on here soon, but if not, no worries. We've got our list of things I kind of want to go over. So like first off is the Olympia just around the corner. I mean, I think it's 12 weeks.
Is it 12 weeks already?
I think so.
It's like far away until now.
It's like far and close, you know?
Yeah. It's what, 3 months?
Yeah, and it's hard like doing a show to show when you are like you have that span of time where you can like gain some body fat back and weight back because
Mm-hmm.
it can be really difficult to get that body fat and weight off
Yeah.
again immediately after. So it's kind of a difficult time, I would say. Oh, Liz is coming on in 2 minutes. It's kind of a difficult time to kind of like manage because like even myself, like competing with I think it was a 7 or 8 week span, it's been weird because I was like slacky. I pulled off my foot off the pedal, but I also needed to maintain close to stage because it's really hard to rip that off. So it's kind of tough.
Especially if you've been lean for a while because your metabolism's adapted to eating lower calories, so it'll be harder to pull down.
Yeah, so I always find it interesting, doing the season that long and then those that maybe had qualified early, what they're doing. Obviously, it always works out for for the Olympia, like the bikini athletes, they always do fine. But I'm just like kind of thinking, I'm like, wow, like this, so like 12 weeks is far, but like, is it really? Like, it's like you really got to kind of plan ahead and be like, okay, like I compete around this weight, I'm this, this many pounds away. When should I start like this part of prep, because it's just a weird thing. Like me, I stayed within like 2 pounds
Mm-hmm.
from my stage. So I knew I only needed like 4 weeks max, right? 'Cause I would say it was like 1.5.
Like
I
you
had a
have to
couple days
factor
to
life
eat.
into things too. Like you have life things and events like weddings. Like you were at a wedding last weekend, right?
Yeah, and my birthday. So like I had
Yeah.
2 events off and I had the Cheeto experience with the with the stress eating. So it was my birthday Tuesday. Then I had the Cheetos and the bagel chips on
Hmm.
Wednesday and I was like, "Oh no." And then like my weight was like higher, but that's just pseudo weight. And then I locked in on my travels and then Saturday I was like locked in through my meal and I'm like, "Man, I really love cannoli dip and chips." So I allowed myself that. I was like, Coach says I can, me. And
Take
I
the
was like,
cannoli.
yeah, I was like, I think it's fine. This is great. I was like shredded in the morning. So I kind of like let myself, I was like, man, I
Yeah.
was lean this morning. And I'm like, I can have cannolis. So like,
But
that's what I
sometimes you
did.
eat like something high carb like that, you wake up fuller, so you look a little bit more jacked too.
Yeah, it all worked out. It was great. And then like now I'm like a new low weight. Like I hadn't been this weight since like peak week of when I won my show. Like I hadn't been this weight. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't even do anything probably. It was probably good for me. It was
Yeah.
smart, you know. But I think it's because I had 3 off that week. I was kind of like, okay, we're like a little pushing it now.
It's kind of like a diet break.
It was because I'm doing a YouTube on it right now, and it's like I'm like, yeah, I bumped up my food, and I'm like, oh, it's really not that much. Like it was only like 20 carbs from like what I was peaking on. Like it really wasn't that much
Yeah.
of a bump up. I'm like, actually, wait, I'm still starving.
But you eat on pretty high carbs, right? You didn't have to go like too crazy with the cut.
Um, my depletion, like, it's hard because I did the 3 shows in a row, so I went down to
Yeah.
like 125 a couple times, which is low for me. And then I did 125 the week after my show to like try to get some of the fat off and weight off. Didn't go so well because I was more hungry.
how
I was like,
it
this
goes.
is backfiring. I'm like, this is not good. So then I like set up a plan on for Sunday to start, and my carbs I put to 160, and I was like managing that fine. So
Yeah.
now I drop my fats and my carbs. So now I'm dying. So if you guys ever watch my stories, I'm very dramatic about it. I'm like, RIP, I'm not gonna make it. But it's only because I never post about that stuff. I'm always like just like I kind of like post what I'm doing, but I never like post how I'm feeling because I feel like I've been kind of like hiding those feelings, not on purpose, but like it's not a big deal. I've been competing forever. It's just the reality. But I actually rather be transparent and say like it is hard because I almost feel like I have done a disservice to a lot of people because like my clients included, like they think I like never struggle because I don't post about it. I don't complain about it. But it is
I think
hard.
that's like a misconception that people have about pros. Like we're supposed to be professional athletes, so there's an assumption there that we have all our shit together and like we never struggle, but that's the opposite of reality. It's just we don't post a lot about it.
Yeah, it's really hard. And I know you shared on your story today, which was great, like how hard it is post show, which I kind of wanted to touch on anyway. And
Hmm.
I think right now is a good point until Liz gets on. But post show is really, really hard. And like, I know I've been kind of mentioning it here and there, but I really want to make sure we focus on that right now
Yeah.
because a lot of ladies are getting out of their seasons, amateur or pro, and it's really hard. You are in such a systematic rhythm every single day with these check boxes that you have to keep checking all these boxes. And you have a regimen, you have a schedule, whether you have a coach or not, you have regimens and schedules. You got to get it all in. It's very systematic. And then the show ends, and you're like, oh no, now what do I do?
Yeah.
Like,
Like
and
you
then you're
lose that sense of purpose that you had because you have this goal that you're working towards, and when your show's over, you kind of feel lost for a little bit because you're just like, okay, what do I do now? Like there's nothing, like for me, I don't have a show lined up, so it was really hard to adapt to the off season. I'm still trying to figure it out, but if there's not a goal that you have in mind, it's hard to just keep yourself on track.
Yeah, because like you're like just like digging, digging, digging. Here's my end date. Here's my end date. Whether the end date changes or not, all of a sudden you reach that. You have like this blues after post show blues is a real thing. You no longer have that objective anymore. So you're like, oh my gosh, like now what do I do with myself? And that's why it's really important to keep your identity and all those other priorities in life in place. Don't lose your relationships or your job or anything in this bodybuilding process because it's not worth it. Make sure you're prioritizing those. And if you're not able to, because I get it, I struggle with it too, make sure like when you are not competing, you are utilizing that time to be with your family. Like after the shows, I try to go do something the next day with like our daughter because she's 5. Like we go and play. We've been playing mini golf like literally every time after my shows. Like we've done mini golf the day after in Orlando. Like it's just something
Oh,
we do. Like you have to like go and do something and spend that time with them because they are very important. And you get so selfish in prep. You do because it requires so much time and effort, especially if you want to do well. So that being said, you still have to have structure after your show or you will fall off. You won't go to the gym. And I'm only sharing this because you shared it on your story.
yeah.
You won't go to the gym and your diet's going to be trash and you're just going to eat whatever's available because convenience food is much easier than prepping food. So prep your food, have
It's like
groceries
this
ready.
really bad feedback loop too, where because I did that like after the season ended, where I just decided to just go full hog, like eat everything I wanted, and that affected my training. So because I felt like crap because the food I was eating the day before, I felt like crap at the gym, so I wouldn't want to go to the gym. So then I ended up just like being a loaf at home, not doing anything, which
Oh,
made me feel even worse. So now that I'm
yeah.
back at the gym, I'm like, okay, I'm back on my schedule. I feel good.
Yeah. So like it's really important for us to kind of share that information. Like you gotta do it though, like after your show. Like you gotta get on Monday, you gotta still get up and do your like walking if you get up and walk. Or you gotta get up and do your cardio if you do cardio. You got to get up and go lift if you do lifting. Like just keep that same regimen. The intensity can pull back a little bit. The length can start pulling back over time, not immediately. You're very sensitive post show. And then your nutrition, same thing. Don't just go eat whatever you want for the whole week after. You really get back on track on Monday and, plan to be like, I'm going to nail it Monday through Thursday. Friday night, I'll go out for another meal, like, but you got to have a plan set in place or you are going to gain that weight rapidly because you are so sensitive after a show. And I'm only saying this because it's not out there enough. And then so many athletes, especially new athletes, think bodybuilding's ruined their life and all this stuff because they do not know this is what happens to any person, including pro athletes, which Xuan, why I'm sharing it, because you had it on your story today.
Yeah.
It happens to every single person, including pro athletes, because it is so hard. So hard. Even me, between these shows, I've been starving and everything's dysregulated. Your hormones are all over the place. It's trying to rapidly put weight back on because you're at a leaner state. You're coming off this high into a crash and like it's not easy, and then the confidence goes down for people because they're like experiencing weight gain. They look like the best they've ever looked in their life, which is not realistic. Fit model weight still is, for me, is not realistic. I cannot maintain my weight right now.
Yeah.
You kidding me? No, like it's not realistic. So just remember, this is you're borrowing this body when you're on stage. I'm sorry, like this is a temporary body. Like you're not gonna look like this
I
all
like that
year.
term. I like that
What's up,
term,
Liz?
borrowing
I
this
didn't want
body.
to interrupt our little chat like we were on
Hey,
a
you had a good flow
roll.
going. You had a good flow going.
I was like,
Talk about
what's up?
needing a hot mess in the off season.
Well, I'm right there with you, and I have to reel it back in now, so it's okay.
Well, so we were talking about it and then my IG crashed, but we were talking about the Olympia and how it's like kind of weird because it's like 12 weeks out. And that's such a weird time frame to be out because you're like close, but you're not close. You're like, do I gain a little weight? But then you're like, how much weight can I gain? Like, 'cause it's hard to rip off weight after you've been lean. So we were
Yeah,
talking about that.
yeah. I'm kind of in that like gray area, which me and Cash talked in Toronto. He was like, go take a break. We're not in a spot where we need to like preserve muscle at all. Actually, we're actually trying to lose a little bit of muscle,
Yeah.
just so we had room to actually train in Olympia prep. But I mean, now we checked in yesterday, and I'm up. Obviously, got my first cycle since being off prep, so that's been lovely. I'm having a great time. And now we're at a point where he's like, okay, we're gonna slowly like get you back on plan and probably start prep like 10 weeks out because fit model prep is like now the spot that I'm in, one, we know that we can just hit the gas if we need to. If we just need to like accelerate fully, we can. We can do it in 3 weeks if we absolutely had to.
Yeah.
But we couldn't stay as lean as I was and maintain that into the Olympia. So our only
Yeah.
option really is to kind of like put on some body fat and maybe lose a little muscle and
Mhm.
then have something to do for the next 12 weeks. But just kind of now trying to cruise in and figure out what that looks like. He
Yeah,
definitely
it's a
gave me some
weird
grace.
spot.
Yeah,
It's
it's super weird. And it's
yeah.
also, we talked about this a little bit too. The mental side of it is weird
Yes.
because you're chasing and chasing and
Yeah.
chasing like all seasons. All I wanted was this qualification. And then you get it. And it's like, oh, now I have to go compete at the Olympia. Like now I
Like,
have to
what
go
do I do
do
now? This
this.
is a reality, like something you dreamed
Yeah.
about the entire time you've been into bodybuilding, and now you're there.
And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, snap, this is real. Like this is and it's weird because it's also a weird time because of that weird like weeks out because you're like
Hmm.
it's far still,
Still
but it's
three
like
months, but
but it's like weird because I was
under
telling
100
you,
days, under 100 days, that's what messed with my
yeah,
head. When I saw that post, I was like,
You
oh,
you track in days, right? Is that your preferred way of tracking?
I don't know. I feel like we had a conversation about this at one point. I feel like that makes it seem like it's less time. When
Yeah.
I say weeks, it feels like 14 days feels like less time than 2 weeks for me. So it kind of like put some gas in my tank. But
yeah,
when I saw that, I was like, oh, this is like really
real.
happening. When I was talking with y'all about it, it's the first time I had a second after now that the dust has settled to like sit with the fact of, oh, I have to go do this now. Like,
It's
Yeah,
like no, no
like oh
thinking at
wait,
all.
yeah, you're like, wait, this is the goal I was going for. Now I'm actually gonna go do it now. And we were talking about that too, like you know, I'm doing Masters Olympia because of my age, but it's like weird because now I'm like, oh wait, oh wait, I'm going to go like now I'm gonna hang out with the girls that have been winning in my
Yeah.
age group, and then like it's gonna be all of us that are good, and now I'm like at the bottom of the tank again. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't know how I
It's
feel.
I started
terrifying.
like telling myself I'm like 52 weeks out at least to get myself like back in the game in my head.
St.
Yeah.
Pete girl, let's go.
Yeah. Trying to get that
Get your
surfboard.
surfboard.
Yeah.
I saw the
I'm already
picture of
here telling her, I'm
Isabella
like, St.
surfing on it. She's so cute.
Oh, was
Yeah.
she surfing on it?
Yeah, so cute.
Oh,
I'm definitely gonna do St. Pete. It's across the bridge from my house, you guys. Like I have to do St. Pete.
that's
I'm
so
not.
convenient.
Yeah,
Yeah.
huge congrats to Asia on that one. She looked amazing. It was a great
Yeah, it's
show.
amazing. It's so
Vanessa
funny.
getting second.
Oh yeah, I was so happy.
Kayla,
I
great
was about
show.
to be on this stage. So Aisha, if you're listening to this, I'm like, it's Asia, right? I'm like, wait, is it Aisha? That's sort of like, I'm like, I think it's Asia, but there's another Asia. So I was like, you
It
know,
is, wait,
Is
it
it
is
I?
Asia,
Is that how she says her
right?
name? Aisha.
see, okay, I'm glad that I felt like I kept
So
going back and
sorry.
forth with her
We
name.
used to be so much better around Japan time at pronunciations of names.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you were on it.
girl, like if we did not say your name right, we love you. We promise we didn't mean to,
Practice. We
including
Yeah,
me on the stage I did today. I was like, oh no, it's Aisha or Aisha.
I'm
But
so
either way,
sorry.
she looked amazing. I actually have her pictures up here. I know that they made some tweaks to like streamline her legs, even just going into that show. You know, I was talking about that to Suki today for Beyond the Stage. Is like Fit Model is really cool because you can like literally do some changes to win shortly after, especially if your feedback is posing, which a lot of girls are getting. Mine,
So much can be changed.
myself included for 3 shows in a
Yeah.
row. Like they were like, yeah, everything else is fine. Just fix your posing. Like what
Because you're
angle,
so
angle.
like
Like
straight on that like how you pose can just shift the way that your balance looks like completely.
yeah, and everybody's different because Asia doesn't twist much. Um, and I'm also looking at Amanda Chown, who won 40 plus. They're actually both like pretty similar in the pictures
Hmm.
we have on the Pro Chat Instagram if you guys want to peek at that. But like, you got to do the pose that works for you. Don't copy anyone else's poses because you got to pose different. Make sure you're not making yourself look too big though, because I know. Well, Liz, you also had to adjust your posing because you looked bigger on stage than you actually
Hmm.
were, and like even me at Pittsburgh, I was posing to look bigger, and I just looked big, and I just didn't look great. I was only like a pound and a half bigger than all my other shows after, but like I looked big. So just be careful, like on your posing, like that it fits your body.
Hmm.
Is the best for you, but
Even like that physique that you bring that week, like
yeah.
if like my feedback was to come down more in between the shows and like my posing then had to change from Girl
Mhm.
Power to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't pose the same there. It wouldn't have looked as good. It wouldn't have looked the same. So if your physique is changing, you might have to update your posing with it.
Yeah, yeah, because I felt like in the off season when I was posing in the girl power, my feedback was just about my physique. It wasn't about the posing. Like posing was fine. It looked good with my physique in the off season, but then when my physique changed, I had to like manipulate everything. And now they're just like, don't, please, just don't do anything. just bring that.
Don't do too
Yeah.
much.
Like
Don't
stop messing it up,
don't mess it
please.
up.
It looks so good.
Don't change anything. I have adjusted my back pose a little bit, but I think it just looks better. Like, but that's just it's a common thing for a lot of girls that pinch their shoulders back in
Yeah.
the back pose. It's very hard to break, and
That is a hard habit to break because I did
yeah,
that my first year. Like I started doing it around NPC nationals, and I just couldn't get myself to stop because I got used to it.
it's hard.
It's
It's
it's like
been
my number one virtual feedback when I'm doing posing virtually. It's trying
yeah,
to get somebody to open their lats without flaring
yeah.
their lats in the back pose. It's such common feedback.
Yeah, and I can do that with my clients all day. With my
Yeah.
posing clients, like I had a girl like that just was in the overall with Sandy judging. Her
Hmm.
back pose was so fire, and I was like,
She looked amazing. She
oh,
looked
I was
really
like,
good. Her front pose too. All of it was really,
yeah,
really great.
she was
She did
just
an
a
amazing job.
hair too lean, but she is gonna do a pro qualifier very soon. I'm very excited. But I was like, yo, that back pose is fire. And she used to pinch. And I'm like, man, I need to just like really focus on my back pose. If I'm getting all these girlies looking fire and theirs and using those cues, I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
Britt,
yeah, lead
you
by
lock in
example.
on your own cues that you're giving these girls and lock in. And I finally opened my back and I look like I grew like for a wingspan.
Hmm.
I'm like, I know I have a back. So
Yeah.
anyway, these little posing adjustments can make a big difference in placements and how you do. So you can change within the season, but if you're getting feedback to grow, you gotta take that time off.
Yeah.
Especially in fit model, because like there's only a certain amount of muscle you can have before you're just bikini. So the smallest changes that you make between shows make a huge difference.
Yes. Yeah, because they really don't want you to change too much. Tyler said it. Tyler's like, don't make big drastic changes. We don't want to see that. So Olympia 2026 is right around the corner. I've got my list here. We got Emily. What is it? Sonjin? Did I say it right?
Sajin,
Sojin? I said it right.
yeah. Yeah.
Gabriella, Jane, Shaylin, Huey,
Oh,
Hugh Woo,
Wu Hui
Hugh Woo.
from Taiwan,
Yes, not China.
China.
Julia from Finland. She's
Oh
doing.
yeah,
Oh,
from
Brittany's on
Portugal.
here. That the posing. She said thank you for that.
Oh, congratulations.
You look fire. Um, Julia from Finland is doing Portugal, so I'm very excited to see how she looks. She's really great
I like
physique.
her a lot.
Yeah, she stood out.
Got like tall Barbie vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Carla, Liz,
Liz,
and Aisha. Aisha.
Asia, Asia.
I know, right?
Oh God, I feel so bad about that. I should know. I've been like such a fan of her since she got her pro card, and I should really
Same.
know how to pronounce. We all really liked her when she got her
It's
when she won
Toronto.
the overall there. Yeah, we should know how to pronounce that.
Now I need to know if it's Aisha. It's Aisha. Aisha. I
I've
think.
heard Aisha, but
See,
maybe
that's why I thought it was Aisha, but I think that you need to have another I if it's Aisha.
I feel awful about this.
people get my name wrong all the time, so I should know. But
Anyway, so we have 10, which is amazing, and we have 9 shows left to qualify, which is crazy. So if Julia wins, we're only gonna have 18.
Yeah, I
Which is
started a rumor that I was doing another show just to irritate somebody because they were being nosy. They were in my business. I was like, yeah, I am doing another show. So I
yeah,
started a rumor.
the show.
It's not
Yeah,
true, but
read it more.
well, you could go find out. I mean, why not?
nah.
So actually, let's talk about the shows that are left because I have another list. So I've been trying to put some more info out here on Pro Chat. So we've got Portugal this weekend. Vancouver is the next one in 3 weeks. Well, it's in 20 days. So it'll be 20 days from Portugal. So 3 weeks. Vancouver Pro. I think it's actually on a Sunday. So it's actually, well, Portugal's on a Sunday too. So
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, it's on Sunday. So Eastern time, we can watch it at 4 o'clock, just so you guys know.
Okay.
I'm planning on getting the live stream.
Yeah, I want to check it out. It's a big show.
37.
We'll go over that show in a second with like the girls, but
Yeah.
so we've got Vancouver, end of July. So Vancouver is like over on the other side of Canada, like near Cali and stuff. So kind of a long trip for those girlies on the East Coast, but great for the West Coast. So I think it's a good show. They got Masters there as well. Then Tampa Pro up the road for me. I'll be there. I'm doing just Masters, but Open is on Saturday. So very excited because I'll be watching. So I'm excited about that because Masters is on Thursday night. So I will be chilling Friday and Saturday, and I'm gonna watch the girls, which is gonna be amazing. I think if Vanessa does it, she's going to be a front runner. She just got second at St. Pete, and her feedback was to change nothing. She looked the best she's looked all
So
season.
good. All of it came together so good.
She said she likes the late shows because she was fuller. So now she's got to figure out maybe she needs to get up earlier and start eating earlier on show day because she looked better. I don't know. I don't know what her coach is planning. But if that was my client, that's what I would do. I would get them up earlier, start feeding them earlier since she looks better with more food.
Yeah, she's like
And
right there.
yeah, yes.
And with Kayla's like right there too.
Yeah, Kayla and Vanessa, and we'll talk about who's winning shortly too about that. And then we've got Atlanta right after, which is fire because Atlanta is also like not even far from Tampa. So anyone coming into town from Tampa, you got a quick flight to Atlanta, like 45 minutes. And then we got Texas, and Texas is the same weekend as Nashville. So that's
Yes.
cool. Are you going to go, Xuan, to
I won't be in
Texas?
town. I'll be in Tennessee, so maybe I can drive to Nashville and
Okay,
watch
go to Nashville Fit Show. That show is, I've told you how I feel about Nashville Fit Show. So
because you
good.
got wear a bikini, right?
That was my like NPC debut, and it was still
Yeah.
like one of my favorite shows I've ever done. It's all female. The judging panel's fire every year.
Dude, the judging panel
So
is
good.
super fire. It's got Becky and it's got Mo and it's got who's the lady with Sasquatch? What's her name again?
Oh,
Is it Becca something?
Let me pull it up.
No.
Such a fire panel. Let me pull it up. And then we've got so Nashville has masters and Texas
hmm.
does not. So I'll be interested in how that splits out. Like who's gonna go to which one for
Is this
open?
the
Like
first one that we've had two in one
wait.
weekend?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, like
Yes, it
pros.
is.
Yeah.
Nice.
It is. And I'm like, okay, did I count that correctly? But no,
That's one
yes,
of
it's
those
just
where like I feel like there's more strategy involved because you've got two shows in like two different regions with two different judging panels, so it's
yeah.
like, play it
Okay,
Yeah.
smart.
so Becca Sizemore is doing it. It's
Oh, okay.
Michelle Mayberry's. That's who I was
And
thinking.
Becca
Yeah.
Sizemore's judged a couple fit model shows also. Like all these judges have judged a few fit model pro shows, and so they really know what they're looking for. It's a really great show to do.
Yeah, and Eileen.
And I think Gilco's doing a best poser for Nashville Fit Show
Oh,
too.
nice.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
bikini, I think it was. It's not for fit model again.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then we've got Pennsylvania right after. It's really, people are going to be able to bang these out. So you got Pennsylvania, and then the week after you got North Carolina, and then there is one in South Korea. So anyone that's over that way, I think I saw that Myra might be competing soon.
Yeah, I think she said something about
Okay.
week, right? Or
She said that, right? I saw the peak weight thing, but I feel like, I
I'm
don't
excited
know.
for Ira to make because I think she'll qualify because I've always loved her physique. So
She's always been so close. She
But
was
yeah,
there's
never
no
really out of
peak
the
week.
mix.
I wonder if that was an old post, but
maybe.
it sounded like she was 4 or 5 weeks out. So I'm wondering if she's going to do this. That's too far away. I wonder if she's flying to Tampa or Vancouver. Vancouver would be close to Asia countries because it's on that side of the coast.
Maybe.
Oh, and
And
Atlas is
she's
her
with
coach.
James. Yeah, and she's with James, so that would make sense.
That's a good
Yeah.
one for
Yeah.
her. Good
And then
for
I want to
her.
say that Victoria is also doing Vancouver, and she was top five at Toronto too. So it's going to be a good show too.
Doing
Oh, Veronica says she's doing August 8th.
what show is that?
Oh, Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Oh,
The
okay.
show.
So Myra is doing Atlanta, Veronica.
That makes
Wait,
sense
where
because
did
there's
I
an
see?
international airport there.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. All my flights through Huntsville always went through Atlanta. So
Yeah. So that's exciting. I'm very excited. Yeah, Linda Murray. Yeah, so that's the Atlanta show. So I'm excited. So let's talk about like who has been winning. We've got our front runners. Is it Perla that we like? We have our nickname.
Oh, Pearl.
Yeah, yeah.
Xuan.
Yeah, yeah. So we actually think she looks a lot like Swan. But anyway,
It was really funny because when we were at Pittsburgh, Ben Cole like saw us and he made us
oh,
take
Beefy
pictures
Swan.
together, like
Yes. Okay.
sibling. Yeah, Beefy Swan.
Yeah.
we love her. We were actually really
Oh
Yeah,
my
weird.
gosh.
it was
We
so
She
were
good.
did.
so weird to her at Pittsburgh. She was like, "Who the hell are these two girls?"
We
I
like got over
guarantee.
here, like assaulted her, made her
Yeah,
talk to
we did. We were like sitting in the audience and we saw her and we're like, "Oh my God, come here!" And she's like, "What?" I was like, "Come here, come here." She's like, and
I
I was like,
remember
"We
at
like
that
how
show,
you look."
I was talking to Ben. I was like, I think she's got it. She's got the overall, I think. And then he was like, okay, sure. And then she ended up winning. So I was like, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
she's
have the eye.
it's Fong Pearl Nguyen. Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
she's so fire. And
Yeah.
like now she hearts me and all that on my pictures. So I'm like,
So
at least,
she got top five at this last show, did she
yes,
not? She
yep,
just turned pro. She got top 10 at her pro debut and then top five at this last show.
yep,
So amazing
I think she
stats
got
for
what, like
that
four.
fresh off a pro card. What'd you say?
yeah.
I'm sorry.
And Misty's hanging well too.
Oh
She's
yeah.
Been
Yeah.
climbing up.
So she's super close. So I think like our front runners right now, like because they just keep showing up, are Vanessa and Kayla, Misty, Fong, Pearl. Isabella keeps showing up. She's like hammering it, but they did say, she put it out there. She needs more glute. So I know she's still working on that. I know Lauren Lovato's still doing pretty well. I know she's been posting kind of like what's going on. You guys could check out her post, you know, like what her any difficulties she might be having. I'm gonna say her name wrong. Splatnana. Wait, how do you say that?
Svetlana.
Yes.
Yeah, she just turned
She
pro.
just turned pro.
Mhm.
This is the best she's looked. I know she was with a different coach and now she's with a new coach and she got a pro card pretty quickly with that coach and she looks really good now. Like, and I like she switched sides of her posing. So she used to pose on the other side and now she poses on with her right leg forward. She looks really good like
It
that.
impresses me
I've
so
always
much that
liked.
people can do that because I can't
Yeah, no,
switch.
me
Well, I
neither.
think
Tara
she's
did that
got
too.
a background in ballet, so
Thank
she
you.
has a really graceful posing routine. It's like simple and elegant, so I've always enjoyed her posing.
Same. Yeah, she's always stood out to me. I remember her after Universe last year. She came up to me. She's like, "What do I do? What do I do?" I'm like, "Just keep going." But like her physique has come a long way since last year. So Marina keeps showing up. She's been doing pretty well all season. So she was ninth at St. Pete, but she didn't come in where they wanted. I think for conditioning and her posing, she adjusted it the other way where it made her look a little bigger and her waist wasn't as tapered. So like that happens. I know I've done it. Like I don't know what I was doing. Like I thought that was cute and it wasn't, you know, like it happens. It's fine. Like I was standing very wide. I know some other girlies have been standing a little too wide and it didn't do much for their physique. So just make sure it fits your physique.
Yeah, especially if you've got a lot of muscle going on down in your lower body. If you have a wider stance, it just makes you look more dense.
And Ebony's been moving up the ranks too, which is
Yeah, I was
also
so happy for her. She got 10th at St. Pete, right?
yeah. So I think it's amazing. And once again, we're seeing these girls over and over. So I think that helps for sure. Um, so I'm looking forward to, you know, this upcoming weekend with this new show. I'm gonna actually pull up the list again. I'm gonna do it on. If you guys don't follow Pro Bikini News Network, I like it because he tags a lot of their accounts. I was kind of Suki had asked me some questions, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't follow as many European girls. So I should have went on his page because he
Yeah, I
tags
think
more
a
of
lot
them.
of the European pro fit models are making their pro debut at Portugal.
Yeah, so it was kind
I
of
think
hard
we're
for
gonna have
me to
some
make
stunners.
calls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have a lot of ones that we're gonna be like, wait, who is that? And that
Yeah.
maybe have made huge changes since getting their pro card, and maybe they got their pro card in Europe that we're gonna see and
Because
can
I know
really
Yeah.
the
take.
girl that got her pro card, I think at FIBO, I think she's making her pro debut at Portugal.
Yes.
Mark
There's
doing Portugal, right?
Yes, Marnie's doing it. Super
yeah,
excited for her on stage.
she looks good. We were talking about her today. There's some swaps from Bikini doing this show, which is cool. Um, Maja, um, Damki, she's switching from natural bikini. She looks good. I think she posted even on Reddit about it. She feels like, you know, she's still working on downsizing her shoulders. So I'll be curious how that goes for her. But she looks great, nice shape, her conditioning. You know, with coming from bikini, I think they kind of make sure that they are not too hard because then it makes them look even bigger. So I think that's where the little intricate play of difficulty tends to be for these bikini athlete swaps that I've been seeing. Because I can tell with the conditioning, it's a little bit different than maybe what has been winning just because of like probably
Yes.
like concern that they might look bikini. And it's their first debut, which I had talked about that today. Like everyone with their debuts a little bit off of their conditioning because you just don't know what to bring.
We all should know
Um,
that.
Yeah, all of us, none of us nailed it on the first
I
try.
told him that.
So
I said, listen, I told Liz 7 pounds and she showed up with 7 pounds less and she started winning. I mean, we just
yeah,
all were off. I was
Yeah,
6, I was 5 pounds
we
heavy.
got humbled immediately.
yeah. It was good
Yeah.
though.
Like,
It was
really,
good for us.
we needed
Yeah.
it.
It's just the reality. Like, whoops. Oh well. And you just move on. So like
Yeah.
don't take it as like a big deal. Like if you are not placing well at your debut, like we've all been there. Like we're just
No.
kind of like
But
whatever.
also like top 10 still at any of these shows is a huge accomplishment. Like that
It's
is
awesome.
massive. These shows, there's still 30 other girls outside the top 10. So if you're placing top 10 in these shows, you're doing a
You're
good job.
amazing.
Still win. Yeah, and then
Yeah,
you keep
you're
earning
very
it.
warm.
Yeah. So we've got your girl Liz, the other Liz,
So excited.
Oh,
Mexico
Mexico
Liz.
Liz.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We love Mexico Liz. We both
we got
adore
her
her.
showing back up. I can't wait to see how she's looking because I know her and Cash have been kind of like tweaking things and going back and forth with looks, and um, I'll be curious how she shows up because she's brought
Yes.
different looks every single time.
Hmm.
Someone asked, "What's the difference from your bikini weights to your fit model weights?" The same.
Mine is the
That's
same,
Was
114 and 114.
the same.
technically the same, but I start peak week leaner by 3 pounds for my Fit Model Pro card, so leaner.
Mine's the exact
The
same.
big-
Yeah.
Mine's the
Nope.
same. It looks very different for sure, like
Mhm.
completely different looks in the muscle distribution, but same weight.
Yep. And I'm actually going to make a post. I just haven't had time. I am going to make a post about like reality of stage weight and heights and stuff like that because I really like when I tell people, I'm like, most pros are like this weight, right? And they're like, no way. I'm like, y'all need to rip 25 pounds off if you want to compete.
Yeah.
Wait, what? I'm like, yeah.
And I don't know if I'm the best like example either. I feel like my weight
You
might be
way
a little
heavier for your height, I think.
deceiving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bench bones.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is.
So we have her, we got Marnie, Laura Bianchin. I give
Hmm.
her overall in Sarasota, Florida, in NPC, and then she took a while to get her pro card. She attempted like 5 times. And then she just
She's done
switched to
pretty well.
Atlas and she's looking really good.
Yeah, I saw that. She's from Italy, right?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
looking really good. So I told Suki I was excited about that. Um, we've got Faithlin, um,
Yes.
Yeah, she's a
who
favorite.
I'm excited to see how she looks because she's changed her look. She's coming in like 4 pounds leaner, I think it
Yeah,
was.
a big change for her.
She's
Yeah,
significantly streamlined her legs, like
Yeah,
significantly. So I think she's going to do very, very well.
she looks good.
Super
yeah.
excited.
Elise is going to do. Is Elise is her name Var Elise? I'm trying to.
Varsago?
Yeah, is that her? I know she's doing it. She tagged us,
Yeah.
but no.
I think that's Veronica.
But is it Elise? Maybe. Hold on, I'm on Instagram. Oh yes, no, Elise. Yes, I know who you're talking about. She looks really good. She recently we talked about her on Beyond the Stage. She just got her pro card. I reposted her on Pro Chat a few times. She's got like this crazy taper. She was in a red suit. Her hair is like brown. I wish I could share.
Where is she from? Remind me.
She got it in Europe somewhere.
I think I know who you're talking about. She's like very full, bubbly muscle.
Yes, she's got a
Yes, I
lot of
like her
muscle.
look. I like her look.
She's got a really good taper, full round glutes, but no tie-ins. And then in the front, though, she's like aesthetic. Um,
Hmm. I know
she looks,
exactly what you're talking
and
about.
her conditioning's good because it's actually really tight, and
Hmm.
that's what they want.
Let's
They
go
want
look her up
tight.
now because you're doing a good job at selling her.
Yeah.
Okay, but I want to sell y'all on Lila. So I'm like, Cindy's like, who? And I'm like, listen, y'all are sleeping on her. I don't know why y'all are sleeping on her. I post her like a lot on Pro Chat, but she
Can
is
someone
fire
pull
too.
up a reference picture for me?
I wish I
I'm
could
sure I've
share this.
seen. I just need to put a face to it,
So Lila's face card is 10. Okay, like
which is
Lila.
important. It's important here. This matters.
That's why I told Suki. I said she's got like the whole like she's a
Oh,
beauty
this is
pageant.
Elise.
There you go.
Hmm.
Okay,
I
now
like
pull
her.
up
Yeah,
Lila.
she's the FIBO girl.
Hmm.
Okay, so Lila looks like a beauty pageant girl, and she's got quite a bit of muscle. She's a little nervous about like maybe she's too lean. She goes, "Are my legs too muscular?" And I gave her some tips. I was like, "Please, just don't squeeze your leg in the front post." So
Hmm.
I think that's what she's gonna try. She goes, "I'm on the airplane." She's like, "I'll resend you a picture." I'm like, "Cause she's got
How
a
do
great
you
taper."
spell her name? Lilla?
Yeah,
Or
Lila,
Lilash?
LILLASZABADOS.
Oh, I'm following her.
She's fire.
Oh, she does look good. Yeah.
See, listen, I don't know. I'm like, oh, you guys are sleeping on her.
Hmm. I've
You
seen her.
know,
Yep.
you know who I'm saying? I remember
Hmm.
when she won. I was like, wow,
Hmm.
Yeah, pretty shape.
dude. I'm telling
You
y'all,
know
I
how
don't
Fit Model is? There's just that sometimes you
Look.
can't even explain it. They just have
yes.
it.
Look
Yes,
at
I
her.
know. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Very professional.
I'm telling you guys, y'all been sleeping on her. I can't wait.
Like
I think
nowhere.
we're going to see some new faces in this, and I'm
Yeah.
so excited to see. We're going to see a lot of the same faces. Don't get me wrong. I
Yeah.
have my girls who I think are going to do really well, who've been doing well, but I also think we're going to see somewhere where it's like, dang, who is that? Or the internet is going to say, dang, who is that? And then you're going to be like, I called it.
Yeah. We've got Julia. Obviously, we had talked about her. She's already qualified. And then Phoebe, she's super sweet.
Oh,
Young
I love
What's her pro
girl.
debut?
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm excited to just see her on stage. We got Jen, who's like the goat in Masters. She's holding down all the wins. So I'm excited to see Jen on stage. And she's going out there to be with family, which is cool. She's making an experience, and I love that she just goes and does shows. Like she's just like, yeah,
Just having fun with it.
yeah, and she's been doing amazing. And I know the girlies that have already qualified for Masters Olympia are like, okay, let me see if I can qualify for Open because why not, right? And I don't, I want to say like it's not out of reach only because us three actually got our pro cards in Open at University a year ago, even though we were in our 40s. Like, it doesn't mean it's out of reach. And I think if you get into the rhythm of like bringing your best package, the only limitation, and I think I put it in the article that was featured for Masters athletes, I would say is like the skin fullness. And I never understood the fullness thing until I started thinking about it. I'm like, maybe, maybe it's in the skin, because our skin has less collagen in it. We don't have like that baby plump skin, and the girls qualifying, as you know, are younger. Liz is young. So that's the only thing, right? Like you gotta be realistic with our skin is just different,
It's a different look. Like it works
It's
out
just a
fine
different look.
for
Like the lights
me.
are hard on your skin. Okay, so like you could see everything. You just gotta
Yeah.
be realistic. I'm not saying I have bad skin, but I'm also don't have 20-year-old skin. I have to be honest with myself. But it doesn't mean I'm gonna quit trying. No, I think I'm gonna try. I'm still doing some shows in August, so like I'm gonna try and just see if I can move up. Why not?
You could get
So
feedback at the very least, and then but
yeah.
you have
I
make
mean, Anna, who
too.
qualified for Masters Olympia Girl Power, she placed top 10 at New York Pro. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
she
and it's
did
only going to
great.
make you better, regardless. Even
Mhm.
if it's just making you better from Masters Olympia, it's only making you better to see what you look like in next to different people. So
Yeah,
and it's free. You're already there.
exactly. Exactly. Especially if you're doing a show that has masters at it, like do both because they already know your masters. You're already qualified for Masters Olympia. So like you might as well just run the shows that have both and just, you know, if it's in the same day. For me, I'm not doing Open in Tampa just because I would have to repay for tan, repay for hair and makeup, and like it's just a lot in the body to do a 2-day show thing. I don't know. I was just like, I'll pick another one that has both. But
I loved the Fit Model Friday that St. Pete did. That was so cute.
yes, I bet they'll do it like that next year too.
Hmm.
Um, we got Emily Olivia. She's coming from bikini. She was a natural bikini pro. Um,
Is she the blonde competitor?
yeah. hmm
I think she's posted on Reddit a few times. I remember her.
Yeah. Let's see who else is tagged. See, so I don't want anyone to ever feel offended if I don't talk about you. It's like I don't have the Instagram names on here. And even in the comments, it's only the same people that I've just
Yeah.
listed, right? So I'm like struggling a little bit. Carolina Rosa, I think it's a newer pro from Brazil. She's cute. Um,
Is that her pro debut?
I believe so, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she went pro here. Oh, wait, 34 weeks ago.
Nancy said, I want to be where Liz is.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, it's lovely. Can't
It's a
lie.
pretty good job.
My comments freeze after like 30 minutes. I can't see any comments.
I know
oh,
that.
so I'm excited to just see like a lot of these pro debuts. I think a lot of them are debuts like in Fit Model or pro debuts in general. You know, like I said, if y'all could like post, y'all can post, and I'll know who you
Yeah.
are. Like I just feel bad if I don't bring you up, but it's not because I don't think you don't look. I just don't know what your Instagram handle is. When I was asked that by Suki, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know. Like I know like the standard people that keep showing up and that.
And you've been
Um,
sharing a lot of the pros recently. So, just tag the Pro Chat Instagram, and you've been sharing a lot of what everyone
yeah.
has going on. So,
Yeah, I'm trying to make the page just a little bit more like fluid, and that's why we have a silhouette on the logo now. Just to like kind of showcase a little bit more of the athletes, especially the pros. So it is called Pro Chat, but just try to mix it up a little bit. I think it's been fun because unfortunately, life is life, and sometimes, and we all can't get on on the live, and I'm gonna be doing shows again. I'll be like, I can't get on a live. I mean, I would love to, but I'm also a mom, and it's hard to like navigate. Hey, honey, I gotta do a live. It's just life. um, let's talk about Universe. So very excited. There's been some girls. I was like, share, your pictures of you competing, which has been fun. So make sure you guys see those pictures on Pro Chat on the stories. And we've got quite a few girls that are showing up. Again, I've got a lot of posing clients doing Universe, but we got like Shayla's still gunning. This time she gets to do masters because she's finally over 35. So
Oh,
I know
she?
yeah, so I think she just turned 35 or something. So she's
Yeah.
excited. Who else is doing it that we know that keeps running the circuit? I know Brooke.
I
She's
think Dakota is doing it also.
Dakota is. Who else do you guys know? Oh, Dahlia. Dahlia. Is
my
that how you
client
say?
Angel's doing it. She's so
Yeah,
fire.
Angel Spirit.
Man, her front pose is so money. It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, Angel Spirit, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. Um, let's see. Who else is doing it? God, they were all showing
I have
up on.
another client actually doing it. She looks great. It's gonna be a great show.
Yeah, I'm watching it tomorrow, and I'm super excited about that.
Curious to see
For
how many of the pros that are turning pro at these recent qualifiers are going to turn around and just do pro debuts this season as well, and how they'll do.
I think it's
yeah,
smart, like jump in, see
You're
where you
already
stack
there.
up. Yeah.
well, you get your feedback. It is humbling. I'm gonna tell y'all, it's very humbling.
You can go from
Um,
winning like the overall at your pro qualifier to getting dead last because that's what I did.
yeah,
Hopefully,
it's
it makes you better at winning later on too. So you got to go through that experience to just get you just mentally ready for all that because you're going to lose more than you win.
it's
And there is a
very
gap. There's a gap from the pro card winners to the
Yep.
open pro show winners, but if you look, we, as much as we hated it at the time of being, kind of put in timeout for a year and not being able to compete, we had a year to build, and to grow. It's all we could do for that year. And I think all of us were told to grow for the most part. And that's what we did. I
yes,
know me, Jane, Gabby, we all had things to work on from Junior USA. And so we hammered it for a year. So there's going to be a little bit of a gap, in little tweaks to work on from the national shows to the pro shows. But that's in any division ever. It's
yeah,
expected, right? So all you can do is jump in there, see how you stack up, get your feedback, and then get to work.
and get to work exactly.
Because
And
you
I
do need
do.
muscle for fit model. I think that's like a misconception a lot of people still have is that it's just a skinny girl division. Like, no, you need muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I do think the conditioning is a little bit tighter in pros than they expected.
Yep.
Hmm.
So the conditioning has still been kind of miscalculated, which we are all guilty of because we all did it, but it's miscalculated. So like when they get on the pro stage, the other girls are tighter, it just looks better. Right? We're like, well, that girl looks really tight, like saran wrap. I don't want to say like lean and like vascular or anything like that. It's just saran wrap to the muscle, and it's just the reality.
I mean, you
Um,
saw how I looked prior to Toronto, and like even
Veins
if you see me
everywhere.
off stage, it's like, oof, it's a
yeah,
lot. But then you get on stage, and it makes sense because everybody else looks like that too.
yeah.
Asia brought a similar level of conditioning. Misty was tighter. We were all looked like that. It's much more than people anticipate, but we have less muscle than the bikini pros. So it's not going to, even if it's the same body fat percentage or whatever people like to
Yeah,
use to calculate it, it's going to translate differently on us.
100%. 100%. Like, because I've already said I'm going to come in a little bit tighter, anticipating a night show. And also, I'd like my waist just a hair tighter, just because even just from prejudging to finals is like 2 hours. I'm like, oh, my waist is starting to look fat. Like, just by like 2 hours. Because I'm like, I wasn't still as lean as I really probably needed to be because I was still pulling fat off from end of April. So, like, I'm like, no, I'm not going to be too lean. I promise you guys. Like, that's where I lose my fat. but it's underestimated, I think. Like the conditioning is tight. You don't want to, it's not lean, shredded, blah, 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 blah. It's just tight, saran wrapped.
I get it.
So you just got to be
Muscle.
honest with that. And you are going to get humbled. Everyone's in a hurry to get their pro card, and I get it. Of course, like we all wanted our pro card. We're all very happy we got our pro card. And anyone would take our arm or our leg to get their pro card, right? But just be prepared when you get to the pro league that you're going to be back at the bottom. I didn't think that was going to happen for Fit Model, but it does, because the girls that just shining are shining, and you got to catch up, and it's the reality.
Where I'm just like, I think I'm okay with just taking my time to get to the whatever the next level is that I want to get at. Like,
Because
to set it out.
Then you're in the pro league, and then you're doing well in the pro league. Now you have to go against all the winners. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I was like,
now I'm like, okay,
My
we have to.
metabolism got jacked up last year after I got my pro card, because I just went off and ate everything and then just never sorted that out, and then jumped immediately into prep. So it was like I went from one extreme to the other, and it just wrecked my metabolism. So I'm like, yeah, I think I just need to sit it out this season.
Just mentally.
And I'm like really happy for you that you did that, because that was a mature and honest decision on your part, because otherwise you're just gonna be spinning your wheels,
Yeah.
and you're not gonna be where you want to be, and you're gonna start resenting the sport. And sometimes it's just good just to take some time off, and
Don't want to be one of those people that make those reels where it's like bodybuilding destroyed my life.
Yeah,
My
because you hear that
relationship
all the
with
time.
food. Yeah.
Yeah, and take that time, because like Liz said, like, yeah, I mean, we had more time than you did, Swan. So like I had like from July to January, February. I'm still fat, so February. To have muscle, and Liz had June.
Yeah.
June.
Through like a period too where I just stopped enjoying training because it was just like prep, then eating everything, then back to prep, and I just didn't have just that time to build back that strength in the gym just to upkeep my muscle. So I lost a lot of muscle this season as well. So it's like now I'm getting back to where like, okay, I'm gonna get back to just training hard and lifting heavy because it's something I enjoy doing. Just building a baseline of muscle that I need.
Well, and I guess the flip side is at least you can do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like Cash pulled my training last 2 weeks, trash, hated it. It had me like in a whole like mental of like, what are we even doing this for, whatever. And I've talked to a couple girls who've had their training pulled, and it yeah, especially when that's what you enjoy out of this, so at least there's to pull a positive out of a maybe negative situation. Like at least you can still go to the gym and go balls to the wall and do all the things that you got into this for, you know what I mean?
Because you're like capped out at muscle.
I don't know. He was worried about because I could finally eat after not eating for 4 months, basically. Because he was feeding me like plus 2,000 cal into Toronto. And so then my baseline has been much higher lately. And then I've just been eating like an ass in general. And so he was like, I'm scared that you're going to then go put on all this size if you're training like you do now with energy,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because I mean, it's funny. The same judge that said, "Okay, Britt," after I got my pro card, he was like, "Okay, Britt," he's like, "Just grow everywhere now." And I was like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Just train like bikini." So that was like last July. And then I asked him like after Southern USA, I was just talking to him, and he's like, "No, you don't need any more muscle." I was like, "Cool, that was easy."
And Cash said the same thing to you. He was like, "You're good muscle wise. That's not a
solid, like solid."
That's especially with fit models. Like when you're there, then you got to maintain it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've been actually got to going hard on my lats and rear delts just because they were like, well, maybe for Masters Olympia, just maybe a little bit more width. But I think it was my posing, but it's fine. They're like just maybe a little bit more. So I'm like, just been hammering that, and it looks like it's working. And then you could always have more glute depth.
Mm-hmm.
Can you?
Stuff like this.
The P.
No, what's past the P when it just comes back?
Yeah. Capitalized P.
Yeah, capital P, bro.
P. My favorite part.
They told me not any wider. They said just depth. Don't go wider in your glutes, Brett. I was like, wider? I was like, dang. I like my abduction, man. So I've just been hammering that because it's fun.
Yeah.
I've
Mm.
actually gotten to chill on the glutes lately, which has been such a weird because it's like all I could
I mean,
train
you got good glutes,
going into
yeah.
the shows. So now it's kind of like, oh, whatever.
That post where you were in those pink leggings, I was like, dang.
Dude, the Buff Bunny leggings are so good.
I
They're
wrote there
so
as a
good.
catfish.
They're so good, dude. Because it's like compression everywhere around the glutes and then none on the glutes. So they
Yeah.
Those are
like,
catfish glute
yeah, that's
legs.
why I had to tag them. I was like, y'all go check them out. Okay, first of all, they're always sold out because they're that good.
I need
But
to get
yeah,
some.
so
On the
fire.
list. My feet.
Miracle
Nancy, I
Seamless
guess you
leggings
still
from Buff
get those
Bunny.
pants.
Yeah, so
I
good.
put on some like pounds, but then I was walking by the mirror. I was like, dang, like the butt is back.
That's the best part, dude. Because I put on some body fat, but I was like, ah, this is nice. So
Yeah.
this feels good.
That is so funny. I feel like so like I put my pictures up and I always do side by sides because I'm weird like that. But I was like,
It
dang,
helps.
I think my glutes are bigger and my back is definitely bigger. My lats are definitely. I mean, my shoulders are bigger. I'm like, yo, this is
Yeah,
cool.
your
Like,
back pose, like it's way more balanced now.
oh,
Hmm.
I've totally fixed it. I was like, thank God. It would have took me all season. Yeah, like,
Yeah, but it's just, the fit model front pose is weird in general. Different stages, different lightings. We're out on the line because it's not like bikini where you just twist the hip. The whole
yeah.
body has to be adjusted, and you have to practice these things beforehand of where you're going to be at on that line. And
You have to be more spatially aware of.
It is hard. It is so hard. I don't care what anyone says.
That
Bikinis
reminds me, I
on
have
a
to work
woman.
on that in this off season, just where I'm standing, like how I'm angling my body.
You guys are
yeah,
Because I
under,
get
not you
stuck with
guys.
like my head will be turning the right way. It's just the body needs to follow where the head's going.
Yeah, but like the
yeah,
head actually, you don't want to move the head too much because then that actually throws off your balance of your like shoulders and stuff if you're moving your head or like tucking your neck. Got to be careful with the head. Listen, I've been digging so hard on these freaking angles since that was like my feedback. I'm like, oh, this is never gonna be my feedback ever again.
Remember
Like,
just like graphics with the angles that you had.
yeah, I
yeah.
got a lot of graphics, a lot of graphics. But like, I still am working on one more angle, so one more, and it's that freaking diagonal way on the side of the stage. I'm like, I look fat in those pictures someone took, but I really think you can't hit that. You can't get a good picture of the front pose in every single direction of the audience.
No, there's a good side and a bad side, 100%.
I was like,
Especially if
man.
if you're posing towards the head judge. There's a bad side for me. It's the far right. It's like a fat waist angle every time.
Yeah, but if
So,
you're hitting the head judge, it's fine. But I'm
yeah.
saying if someone gets a picture of me in the audience, I'm like, oh my god, it's awful. So then I get paranoid. And I'm like, oh, I better work on that one. It was like when I was waiting for my award. And I'm like, I don't like that angle.
Hmm.
So you got to strategize like how you're going to be photographed too.
I think I'm gonna stand in a bikini front pose when I'm
That's
waiting.
what I do. I was gonna say I don't stand in my fit model pose on the side stage. You probably
That's
should be
smart
saying
because
that.
it hurts.
In the
It is
diagonal.
painful.
But I'm wondering, like, when I'm waiting for my award, what I do.
I pop that, I hit that T pose,
Yeah.
and I put those hands on those hips.
Oh, and you do the model pose.
Uh-huh.
I need to because listen, I looked fat.
I don't, yeah. Well, and it's also just, yeah, I just rather be comfortable.
Well, I
There's
told
enough
you all. I think
anxiety going on.
well, I told you all I did that in Miami because I had my new pose and it was like 3 days and I was like bandying my legs. I'm like, I don't even know where my foot is. So I like literally went on the angle like for our little awards and I like got into a bikini pose and I'm like, what did I just do?
But
Jamie started laughing at me. He just like
I
shook
don't know if
totally.
they care if you stand in the fit model front pose, honestly,
I'm
when you're
gonna
late.
ask if I can do that.
I've
I'm
never
literally
gotten
gonna ask the
feedback on it.
customer.
Yeah.
I've always stood not in the front pose, but I probably should be saying that on here.
This is
I
like
don't
they're
want that to catch on.
you, like,
I'm gonna ask. I
I
am
do a
gonna
full
ask.
freaking posing routine on the side of the stage. If you watch me, I'm the biggest like fidgeter ever. So I'm
Okay.
like constantly shifting my weight. I'll do bikini pose this side, bikini pose that side, T pose this side, T pose that side. Like
That
I'm
is so.
constantly moving around.
Wait, so you hit a real bikini pose on the side?
I don't put the arm down. I put both hands on the hip.
Oh, I should do
Or
that.
sometimes I'll do both arms down. I do a little, yeah, I just, switch it up. See what the
Send me
vibe
some
is.
videos. I'm gonna see this. I'm literally gonna ask though because I really don't like that diagonal. It's always
Me too.
the judges are in the middle and it's the left diagonal when I have to
And it's
stand
also
over them.
cramped. It's so
Yeah.
cramped to be in that wider stance. It's very
Well, this is
cramped.
when we're waiting for the awards. I don't want
Mm.
to. It's not like when everyone else is there because I'll kind of weasel myself around there. It's when you're standing for awards. I need to ask where. How can I stand when I'm waiting for an award? Because it's. I feel like it just
just
looks
do like
so
the
good.
Wonder Woman power pose and then like the transition with your legs.
Mm.
That's what I do.
Yeah, I'm gonna play with it. You're gonna
Every
see more.
like,
You're gonna see more pictures with my chalk on the floor.
well, I know
Hmm.
like the shows this year, they're all going to be huge because everybody's just scrambling to qualify for the Olympia. But I think it's just the trajectory of the division is just going to continue growing. So next year it'll be big shows too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
just want
Tampa
somebody to
Pro is
hide
gonna
behind.
be massive. I guarantee.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet Texas and Nashville. Now I'm really interested, like how that's going to split out. Like now I'm kind of like, wait, this is going to be kind of fire.
At least they're kind of somewhat like they're well, they are. They're separate coasts ish, you know. So it's like it'll be if you're closer to East Coast, you know, and then West
Yeah.
Well, and it
Coast.
depends on the judging paneling, right? Like
Who's
I
Nashville.
judging
kind of wonder
Texas?
like which show. I'm assuming Bernadette's going to be judging the Texas show.
I would
Yeah,
want to get in front of Bernadette personally if I was a fit model competitor.
yeah. Well,
She's an
because
Olympia level
she's an
judge.
Olympia judge. Yeah.
And she's
Well,
given me some of my most detailed feedback that I've ever gotten in fit model. I've gotten from Bernadette. So
yeah. She was at the women's workshop, and I asked her a question about like my shoulder, and she's like, it depends on the hand positioning, and I was like, ooh,
I
okay.
remember that.
Yeah, yeah. I remember. I was like,
Yeah,
we're
I think like if you can, Bernadette, you'll want to get in front of her because she's so sweet and she cares a lot about all the competitors too.
she
So
remembers people. She really like she follows the shows that she didn't judge me at. She followed how I was doing and she yeah, she's very, very detailed and the feedback she's gonna give you is actually going to help you.
yeah. Yeah, so it's important to mix up the judging panels. And if you like have already won, like consider that as well. Like maybe you want to get in front of some different judges. If you're like close to stage ready, that might be a good route for you. And that, because you are going to have different judges at the Olympia if you're somebody listening that's qualified for the Olympia anyway. Same with like Masters Olympians that are listening, same thing. Like we don't know who's going to judge out. We don't even know where it's going to be. We don't even know when. We don't even
yeah,
know
no
if.
idea.
Just
Oh,
know
I
that you're
know.
going. That's all that matters.
Rumors.
My husband's like, I hope it's out of the country. I'm like, no, I am such a homebody. He's like, yeah, I want to go to like Germany. I'm like, Germany.
Go make a vacation out of
Yeah,
it. Go have
He wants
fun.
it to be out of the
go to
country. He's like,
Berlin.
isn't that a dream of yours to like just travel the world and compete in bodybuilding? I go, no.
No. He's like, well, it's my dream.
Down the street
It is.
from
It
Florida.
is. I'm like, no, I want it in the United States. I'm like, I just want to fly over like real quick.
Drive
Veronica's
down
laughing
the
because
street.
she's doing it too.
It's the
Veronica,
best
I hope it's close
because
by.
Florida is bodybuilding central, so I just gotta drive down like 20 minutes to get to NPC Nationals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all the shows are at that convention center.
I really hope it's in like Texas or something because I really want to go to Texas anyway. And I would just go for the whole week because my husband loves Texas, first of all. I've got a couple brands I work with in Texas. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I haven't been there. I'd be very happy.
It's
Like,
so
no
much fun
offense.
because everybody that does like the big shows out here, they go to the same gym. So you just walk into the gym and all of a sudden all the bodybuilders are there just posing around.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, y'all. It's
Go
been
about your
so
business.
lovely being in Vegas because it is like everything is normal here. Nothing is
Yeah.
weird. You know, like
Yeah.
I can like film everyone. There's girls posing in their suits and heels in the middle of the gym. Like there's girls walking around with a newbie like stim on their ass connected to the machine with their trainer.
Everybody
Like
has
nobody
it.
flinches at anything. I'm like, oh my God, I feel at peace. Like this is so lovely.
Nobody's judging
So
you.
funny.
No,
I'm
nobody,
um
no
I'm
one
looking
cares. You
forward
look
to
like
that.
everybody else. It's like so normal.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to going out there and hanging out for the Olympia because I get there on Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I can show you around. I'll know all the spots by then.
yeah, girl, we'll be going. I mean, you'll be peaking, but yeah, like I'm looking forward to it. And it's awesome too. You'll be done in the afternoon on
I
Saturday.
know. That's
And then,
terrifying, actually, though.
yeah, that is, it's like, because it's like you find out like right away,
Yeah.
which is crazy,
Like we're gonna do prejudging, like comparison prejudging round, and then we're gonna know who won the Olympia.
which is wild.
That's insane. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's my husband's birthday on Saturday, that Olympia. So then we'll go to finals and stuff. So yeah. He's a big bodybuilding fan, so he's got
Oh
his own
God, yeah.
podcast, you guys. He's got. I think his podcast is cooler than ours. Maybe I don't know.
we're pretty cool, in my
I
opinion.
know we are pretty cool, but yeah, he loves it. So we're looking forward to just trading, eating. I'm doing whatever I want. I'm not gonna lie, like I am curious if I'm a little burnt out. Like this is long. Like I've never done so many shows ever in a season. Like never.
Yeah, both of you have done a lot of shows, so I'm impressed.
Yeah, I've never done this many in one season. And like then like restarting, like having a little lull where I was like, oh, I have a little flexibility, it's fine. And now I have to push. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little more irritable. I'm tired. It's hard, you know.
Yeah, ironically, like this is my third season. Like first season and second season, I did 4 shows each year, and this is like
Oh,
2 shows and that's it. So it's the first time I've
oh,
done like not a crazy amount of shows.
I didn't even
oh.
realize that I was like burnt out. I didn't realize how